There are almost 40 Treyarch Zombies maps out now with 75 different wonder weapons. With so many weapons across all these maps, you must think there are some bad ones. So that brings us to today's video where I'm going to be going over some of the worst COD Zombies wonder weapons. Just a quick disclaimer, this is in comparison of all of the other wonder weapons. Some of these might not be bad, but comparison to the other wonder weapons that are not on this list, they are the worst. So probably one of the worst well-known weapons out there is the jet gun. It's notoriously known for being bad, and it's also on the map that's probably one of the worst maps to people, and that's Transit. To get the jet gun, you had to go all round Transit, which we always know Transit's filled with fog, lava, and the denizens, and you'd have to go around the map and pick up all the pieces for the jet gun. Once you build the jet gun, that is it. That's all you need. It's free to get. And the one cool thing about the jet gun, in all honesty, is that it has got infinite damage and also infinite ammo. The one catch is, though, the weapon does break quite often. Also, you don't really have to reload the weapon. It does have a cooldown of 1 minute and 40 seconds, which just seems pointless, and it does break very, very often. So next up, we have one of the most unnecessary wonder weapons ever to come out, and that is the Tundra gun. This gun was released on COD, and pretty much it's just a heavily modified thunder gun, where this time it just shoots snowballs instead of a wave of air. Now, as I said, this did come out on Totem, but the weird thing is, considering it is a modified thunder gun, it's just not as good, and the thunder gun is also on Totem, and that is just a better version of the Tundra gun, so this gun is completely useless. But for me, it was nothing cool and special, and that's why I've put it in this list. Going straight from the Tundra gun, we're staying in the same location, and we are going over the VR11. This gun is probably the biggest piece of shit I have ever seen in my life. Basically, what it is a monkey bomb, but just worse. What you do is you will shoot a zombie, the zombie will turn into a human, he will run to the nearest body of water, he will freeze himself to death, and also the zombies will follow him. What makes this gun so bad is that it only kills one zombie at a time, and you've also only got 15 bullets in the gun. You've also got the Troika dolls, and I'm pretty sure there's monkey bombs on Call of the Dead as well, so it just makes this gun completely useless. And also, I've only used it a handful of times, but every single time I get it from the box, I'll end up just swapping it out for something else. Okay, I feel like I've slated this gun way too much on the channel at the moment, but I'm going to have to say it, and it's the Winter's Howl. Obviously, this gun came out on 5, and then it was also brought back in Classified, which was the remake of 5. The reason why this gun is bad is I just feel like it doesn't fit with the map, and it's also just a little bit weak as well. And what I mean by the fact that it doesn't fit in the map is just when you freeze the zombies, they freeze in place. So if you're trying to train and you shoot zombies in front of you, they're going to stop you in your path, and 5 and Classified are also just a tight map as it is. So it's just very bad for mobility, and it also gets so weak in the higher rounds, there's no point of even using it. So the next gun isn't a traditional Zombies wonder weapon. It's more of a specialist weapon that you could get in Black Ops 3, and it's going to be the Annihilator. So you can get this in the Giant by completing the Easter egg, and you can also get it in the box on some other maps. Considering that it is a reward for completing a Easter egg, it is very, very bad. It drops off in damage very fast, and also it requires a lot of accuracy, which I feel like a wonder weapon should just be a gun that you can shoot and it kills loads of zombies. And just overall, after you've tried it out once, it's really not worth getting, and in comparison to all the other specialist weapons that we could get in Black Ops 3 and also in Black Ops 4, it's really not good. Okay, so next up we have the Thunder Gun. No, don't worry, I'm just kidding. Please don't have a panic attack. We've actually got the BO3 ray gun. This is only the BO3 ray gun. I'm very sad to put this on the list. They just made the other weapons way too powerful on Black Ops 3. I'd definitely rather use the Dingo than the ray gun, especially when you have alternate ammo types on Black Ops 3 and you've got all these sort of gobblegums and stuff like that. The ray gun is very useless, which is such a shame to see because the ray gun was one of the first wonder weapons, and to see it so useless is such a shame. Next up is the Ice Staff. Now, I'm gonna say it now, I wouldn't say overall this is the worst Zombies weapon. Now, you're probably gonna rush to the comments and say, but it's on this list. So just hold your horses, I'm gonna explain. I think for the trouble that you have to going into all the robots and origins, it's really not that good. It's only a one-shot kill when it's not upgraded up to round 15, and then you have to go through the whole process of upgrading it just for it to not be a one-shot kill again. And if you're gonna compare it to the other weapons that it's similar to, like the Thunder Gun, it's really underpowered. So why it's on this list is the fact that the hassle for this gun is not worth it. If you could get it out of the box, for example, it would be a very good wonder weapon. So it's safe to say over the whole of Call of Duty cycle, we have had many bad wonder weapons. If you've enjoyed this video, here's another one. Please watch it. Goodbye.